Yo, what's going on, guys? Back at it again with another video. And today I'm going to be talking about two different concepts. I'm going to be talking about why sometimes you need to be flexible when it comes to achieving your goals, firstly. And then secondly, I'm going to be talking about the impact that you can have when you kind of pursue something or kind of put yourself out there in a more so unconventional way. So first, in terms of the flexibility, what sparked my idea to make this idea for today's video was last night I actually ended up going out with some friends. I usually record my videos Saturday night. I wasn't able to record on that specific time, so now I'm pushing off to recording here on Sunday night to upload here, which is something that I wouldn't usually do. And although this isn't exactly what I mean when I say you need to be flexible, it kind of just sparked the idea. I was reading it from the book Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins, which is the book I'm currently reading right now. It's really long, so I'm just working my way through it, but definitely there'll be a book review coming soon on that. He talks about how one of the traits that you need to be successful is you need to be flexible in your approach. So one quote he says is, if you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always gotten. Sometimes you have to be able to evaluate what you're doing, which is why I review my goals weekly, monthly, quarterly, to make sure I'm on track to achieve them. I'm going to recommend you do the same. But so you can track your approach to see what's working, what's not, and kind of speak with your mentors or do some research online and figure out what you need to change up if you want to achieve your goals. Another thing that he talks about is, you need to be flexible enough where you say like, okay, I'm committed to find a way, and if I can't find a way, then I'll make the way. Like I said, that came to me because I wasn't able to shoot my video, and I was like, okay, my idea was, okay, sometimes be flexible with what you're doing. So, even for me, like for example, this video, most videos I have notes that kind of go along with it, so I can kind of just keep on track. But this video, I'm kind of just shooting raw to see maybe I do better like this, maybe I don't. I can evaluate which brings more value to my audience and which videos are higher quality. Okay, so that's my first point I want to touch on, the importance of being flexible. And the second point about the impact that you can actually have on others when you put yourself out there in an unconventional way or kind of document your journey or whatever it is. And I would say that it's actually something that's very fulfilling and rewarding when it comes to entrepreneurship or anything really documenting on YouTube, building a personal brand, starting a social media marketing agency, because through that, you'll always get haters, but then at the end of the day, you'll have supporters as well. So your supporters might be people that are really motivated or inspired by what it is you're doing in your own life, whether it be you taking action on doing what you want to do. And then through that, I'm speaking from personal experience here, I've been able to inspire a few other people to, let's say, start a new habit or pick up a book, or start a business or invest in a course or a training. And they say like, oh, Michael, I never would have done it if it wasn't for you, me seeing you, what you're doing, or just kind of the way we spoke. It made me kind of realize, and then I realized what I need to be doing to get to the next level of my own life. I've had even a few people say that like I've changed their lives in certain ways, which is super rewarding and something that I never would say that I always saw happening. But like I said, it's very rewarding and fulfilling to have people say that. Another piece of the impact is, let's say you're able to inspire one person, and through what you're doing or what you say to them or can teach them, and they're able to go off and teach that to more people. It ends up becoming like branches in a tree where that can kind of spread exponentially, and you can essentially reach a lot of people through leveraging and just kind of impacting a few people in your circle, and then they go reach people, and it kind of keeps going. So the impact on positivity really can, just like one act or something, one thing that you do to one person can really just snowball and have a much bigger impact than you'd believe. That's much more outside of yourself. And once you kind of experience, people coming to you with these certain things, which, like I said, I've been fortunate enough to experience a little bit at this point. I hope to do a lot more in the future. It really kind of motivates you to just kind of keep going and keep pushing to get to the next level so you can have an impact on more people. And like I said, it's not necessarily an conventional thing, so a lot of people won't do it, but if you're able to, it's very rewarding. And on the flip side of that too, though, some people kind of want to tear you down from their own insecurities, which is something I've experienced recently as well, which is kind of sad, but I have the core belief that people can only act in one of two ways. So either an act of love or a cry for help. So if someone's kind of hating on you for what they're doing, for what you're doing, it's just really a sign that there's something they're not happy with themselves, and they're going to project that negative energy onto you. But at the end of the day, for me, I am someone who mostly in my past has been quiet, and that's changed as of recently, which has been a very good thing for me to go through. Life's much more enjoyable like that. But so coming from my past, I was a very quiet, like shy kid. And so I had a lot of people, let's say 80% of people who'd be like, oh yeah, how's Michael? Like, he's okay, I don't really know much about him. And maybe let's say 10% love, and then you're probably even like 1% people hate me. But I'm at a point now in life where I'd rather have, let's say 40% of people, love me, or like 30 or 40% of people absolutely love me, then we'll call it 20% of people be like, oh, okay, he's okay, like, I don't really know. And then 30-40% of people who actually hate me, because at the end of the day, like, the people that really only matter are the ones in my circle who love what I'm doing and kind of share that positivity together. And that 30 to 40% of people, or whatever percentages of people that hate you, like, they're kind of irrelevant. They're not going to be friends with you. They're not going to help you. They're only going to tear you down. You need to cut those people out. So that's one thing I would say too, because there are negative things that come along with putting yourself out there in an unconventional way. But I think definitely the positives outweigh the negatives. So that's what I wanted to touch on in today's video. Like I said, I will have a book review on Awaken the Giant Within coming soon. It's just been a really long book for me to get through, and more SMMA content coming out soon. That's really what I want to get my focus on. Recently I've had more like mindset, psychology, success stuff kind of coming into my head, and things that I want to share with you guys. I think they're super valuable, because I've been kind of focusing on that more recently. So that's that. But as always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a thumbs up. Comment below if you have any questions for me. I've been really enjoying engaging with some of you guys in the comments who are new to the channel. And as always, subscribe because I'm dropping more content weekly. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next video. Peace.